I'm Tim from UEA TV with Bombay Bicycle Club. If you want to introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Jamie.
I'm Ed.
Yeah. So how are you all? I hear that you're fairly hungover.
Very hungover.
So what was the previous gig you did last?
Lincoln.
Lincoln, good reception.
Yeah, it was one of the best gigs. Funnily enough, some of the smaller places have been the best, like Hull, Lincoln. It's the kind of places where bands don't go as often, so I think they're a bit more appreciative when you do.
That's fair enough. First questions. I apologise for being so penalising, but because these are a couple of questions some of the fans have asked on Facebook and stuff. We know that the name Bombay Bicycle Club comes from a chain of Indian restaurants, but where was the origin of your original name, the Canals? Can you not remember?
You weren't around then.
I wasn't part of the Canals.
Oh, right.
Sorry. I don't know. We liked the canal in Camden, probably.
That's what I thought when I read it.
Yeah. It didn't last long. When it was mispronounced at our first gig, he said the canals.
Oh jeez.
It gets quite
changed it straight away.
Yeah.
Not surprised. What would you say some of your main influences are?
It kind of, obviously because the three albums are all quite different, they're sort of a bit all over the place. The first album, sort of, we were listening to a lot of like early 90s sort of American rock bands. Like Pixies and Smashing Pumpkins and stuff like that. And then for Floors, it was kind of folkier stuff. John Martin, Joni Mitchell, Joanna Newsom. And then now it's kind of a bit of everything really, like take stuff from those influences, and then I guess as opposed to maybe specific artists for this album, it's more just the way of making music in like hip hop or dance music, where it's you start with a sample or loops.
Oh, awesome. Speaking of albums, which of the three did you enjoy making most, and why?
I think this one was probably the funnest to make.
Yeah. Any particular reason why? Or?
I think there's a lot of reasons. We were more involved with the making of this record than we
right.
I think we kind of know what we're talking about now when we're in the studio, whereas before we were young and there were all these people.
They were more controlling.
Who kind of not more controlling. They just knew what they were doing.
Right. Okay.
And we kind of didn't know our way around that stuff.
A lot of stuff is in being in the studio is about being able to express yourself, and you need to sort of know the technical language to do that. It's like if you have an idea or something in your head and you can't quite describe it. I mean, to be honest, making this album should have been the most difficult because it was sort of done all over the world with different producers. But it was the easiest.
Oh, awesome. How did it feel to be awarded Best New Band Award by the NME in 2010? I had to ask this.
We really didn't think we were going to win. We were up against Mumford & Sons and LaRue and the XX or something like that.
Yeah.
And we thought there was no chance we were going to win, so we got really drunk. And then we happened to win the award, so we
stumbled up there.
We stumbled up, we said some stupid stuff, did all these interviews really drunk. It was quite
The interviews on YouTube are quite funny.
I've seen a couple.
Particularly the one where I suggest I'm going to stick the award up my arse.
I don't think I've seen that one. No, I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen some other ones though.
And there's another, well, I'm just going to do it, this is funny. There's another where Jack's being interviewed, he's on the phone to his mum, being like, oh, we won, and I'm in the background shouting at Ed, we're going to get so much poo now.
In front of his mum as well. Daring me. What was it like to provide a song for the Twilight series?
I thought there'd be more of a backlash from it than there was with our fans, but I kind of think they're a separate entity, the soundtracks and the films. Like, there's a lot of great bands on there that maybe you wouldn't expect there to be, like Tom York and
I love the track on there,
And I thought if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
Oh, that's fair enough. Any new bands out now that you'd recommend to your fans? Like any new music that's out?
The support bands on this tour are actually good. It's always nice to have bands you really like on tour. We've got a band called Dry the River.
Oh, right.
Who were our main support during the whole tour, and we had a band called Dog Is Dead.
Oh, right.
During the first part of the tour. We saw them every night and they were
they're good to look out for then.
Yeah, Dog Is Dead.
Yeah, I think that's very big. And then there's a band called Theme Park.
Theme Park.
Very good.
Awesome, have a look. Any enemies in the music industry? Have you got any particular bands or someone you'd rather not say? Or
I fell out with Jane's Addiction's tour manager. It wasn't them so much.
Oh, really? What happened there?
She was a dick to me. I've never had anyone be so rude.
Yeah.
For no reason. And then we saw her again the next day after she'd been rude, and we sprayed beer in her face or something.
By accident.
By
Yeah, we were shaking this beer.
Oh, right.
And that was kind of a fence. And we sprayed this beer, and then we had her like squeal and come running around. But it looked like we were trying to spite her.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like from my point of view.
We don't really have any friends or enemies in the music industry. Just sort
Well,
of
that's a plus.
sit in the middle, drift along, just do our own thing.
Oh, that's better than usual anyway. If you have enemies, it's not particularly great, I don't think. Last question: have you got any plans for the future musically? Right, any
Ambitions?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tour this album a lot.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of dates lined up.
Yeah.
Go to Brazil.
I've already started thinking about the next album, but I don't think anyone else has.
Alright.
And I don't write the songs, so it's pointless me thinking about it. Yeah, I still think we're like yet to make a great album.
Awesome.
Not that I'm saying they're not great, but the great.
Yeah, like the pinnacle, so
Yeah.
to speak. Alright, thanks guys.
Sweet.
Brilliant.
Good to meet
Very
you.
much. Thank
Lovely
you.
to meet you.
Brilliant. Cheers, that's UEA TV.
Bye.